Got you. Got you, boo. You can tell it's a giant by the way it's coming right in. But look at this. We got another dorsal fin chomped off. Look at that. That's a nice fish. Ew. Ew. So, guys, when a cameraman is trying to do his job, the best thing to do when you see fungus of some sort is to rub it on his hand. Hold still. Well, what you can see down into yonder is the fat tailspin. That's a new little spotted bass candy. You know, oftentimes in slick, calm conditions like this, you know, it helps to pick up a bait with some thump to it. It's so calm out here, just blowing my hat off, blowing us around in circles. But I tell you what, man, I am so freaking stoked. I had no idea how just good this bait was gonna be on spotted bass. I've been throwing drop shots, I've been throwing Ned rigs, but that right there, that fat tail spin, they ain't monsters, but if I catch 100 fish, I wouldn't be surprised. It's absolutely getting choked, blowing in my face. Thought I had to finesse fish. Absolute spotted bass candy. All right, guys, these bass have been spitting up a ton of little shad all over my feet. I guarantee everyone watching has been out when the bass are focused on little bait. Look at that. This is 16 grams, whatever that calculates out to in ounces. You guys can figure it out. You know what? Throw it in the comments. Entertain us. Show that you know grams to ounces better than I do without using Google. Go now. Pause the video. Go. Anyhow, look at the size of that guy right there with that Colorado blade on the back. It's the perfect bait size. That big Colorado blade slows its retrieval rate. So the bait, even though it's heavy, has great stall retrieval speed. It's not trucking forward, it's thumping hard, great focal point, putting off a lot of displacement, and they look up and they see that little bait fish right there in that treble, and they come up and suck it in. I'm throwing it on really light line. This is 6-pound test, and I'm dealing with about a 15 to 18 mile an hour headwind. I'm tucked in behind this point right here, but I am literally bombing this thing way up, slow retrieving it down these vertical walls, and these fish, we got them suspended in 13 feet down to 20 feet, and they are coming up and absolutely inhaling that bait. All right, guys, so what I'm doing right now is I'm casting it out, and this bait's got a lot of weight, but it's really cool because I can let it free fall, and that thing's gonna helicopter on the fall, which makes it great for vertical structure and cover like this. Bridge piling, sheer walls, I could just cast it out and let it fall, and that thing's helicoptering all the way down. So you can kind of just pick your depth zone. You can let it drop down there like a countdown and just start rolling it. And that big blade on the back is gonna give you that kick, which is gonna give you that nice smooth retrieval at any depth you want. I mean, if you wanna cast it out there and let it get down to the bottom, it's heavy. It's gonna drop down there fast, and you can truck it along the bottom. But what's really fun to do with this style bait right here is yo-yo. Kind of maintaining a light line as it falls, lift it up, kind of just follow the line tight as it falls, lift it up, and you can just feel that thing dunk, 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 in your rod tip, and just going up and down through that water column. What that's doing, it's giving it a really unique cadence of that big waving motion. Let's say there's fish down there a little bit deeper and they'll notice it on the drop, or fish higher in the water column. You're kind of allowing a multiple area of zones to get attention going to that bait. Because if I just cast it out and start trucking it along the top, there may be fish down there deeper that I'm not really targeting. So if I'm spending time in an area, I may fish it shallow, I may drop it down deeper, and I may yo-yo it. 3 different casting styles and 3 different cadences to give those fish the look that maybe they're looking for. Maybe all I can get bit on is a yo-yo, or maybe all I can get bit on is a straight retrieve across the surface. I'll let those fish tell me what they want, but it's a great option being able to fish all the different levels.